Hi, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day. I wanted to talk about separation abuse before, because when you actually leave a toxic relationship, you want to start your healing journey because it's hard to be in a toxic situation, environment, or relationship and heal. So what you need to do is get out of the circumstance, get away from it, or find a way to remove yourself from situations if you find it possible at the time to get out of a toxic relationship or abusive relationship. The key is to not open in on any kind of a plan that you're separating from them, detaching from them, moving away from them. And I have different videos about all of that, leaving an abuser, detaching from toxic relationships, and how you can do that. But the best way to do it is to do it like what feels best for you and the way to do it that works best for you because everybody's different. So doing it the way somebody else does it is probably going to work for you. Pay attention to the signals your body's giving you. Pay attention to the toxic person and their routine and try to work around that to make yourself feel as you're moving away. When you're actually away from them and you're in separation, what it is post-separation relief. So after the separation, the costume is all separation from them, all post separation abuse after the separation, while you're actually in separate. Then you have to really be careful. There's a lot of things they're going to do. So I'm just going to tell you a lot of things that you need to watch out for so that you can heal. The fact that they might be following you, send other people to follow you. They could start bogus court cases about you, try to hide like, evidence because they don't have anything to say about you. So they will try to incriminate you by pulling other people in, people that you trust, maybe paying them off to bring evidence forward about you. They might want to um, hack your phone, tap your car, find a way to get into your home and put cameras in your house, um, send people places that you up in certain situation. And this is just because they don't want you to move on with your life. And this is obviously the extreme things they can do. Less extreme examples would be just manipulating your children against you, trying to get you trying to grasp you by following and whatever they do, you start some kind of a list or to make notes so that you can eventually have some kind of a case against them or get a restraining order. Make sure you keep copies of the tags. They, they will try to use other people against you, get other people on their side so that you'll get upset, that you're putting other relationships and other people in your life. The best thing that you can do is be prepared for anything that they could do that you won't be upset. There isn't anything that an abuser won't do, so just keep that in mind. Don't be surprised at anything that they do, and they will do anything. Anything to get some kind of revenge, leaving them, because they feel like it's only their job to end the relationship and to handle you the way that they choose to. Because you're somewhat of if they're an abusive or a toxic person, like I said before in the other videos, you offer them something that they're not willing to let go of. So when you leave on your own terms, they can't control you anymore, and they're not able to get access to that thing that you offer them because they will move on, but still want to have access to you and to your belongings, to your life, and to the people in your life. Because that way they still feel like they have some kind of control. Because if they don't have control, they really don't feel like they're anything in control. They have to control the narrative or they have to make it feel as though they're above everybody in almost everything. So that's basically whatever they need to do to feel that way. Because without that, they really don't feel. They don't like to be vulnerable or real. So what they're trying to do is just get away from that, deal with consequences for anything they did in the relationship. So if they can make it look like you're the problem, then they feel like have been put on use where they rightly belong if they don't take any accountability. So that's basically what it is. They don't want you getting off looking like the one who to get away from them when they actually want it to look like you're the problem. They will never take any kind of ownership. So don't bother waiting for them to apologize. That's another thing. Anything that they do give you in the form is just that they can get back in, do it again, do it worse. So when you get away from the toxic people, the best thing to do is to be prepared for anything that they might do. And there's so many other things that they could do. The best way to decide what they might do to you here, what they might do to you is what they've done to you in the past, but escalated like 10 times. That way you'll be somewhat prepared. Just go back, remember the things that they did to you. And think, okay, they did this to me. And if they really were happy with the results for some of the things that they did to you, they're definitely going to do those things again. Like they're going to scale it up like 10 times worse than how they originally did something to you, how they manipulate the people in your life, and all of the strategies they use, they're going to just, like I said, 10 times worse once you separate. So as long as you're prepared for how they behaved in the past, you can be prepared for the post separation. It's going to be difficult, but like I said, there isn't anything that they won't do. They're capable of doing anything. So just keep that in mind. And so the way that you can heal through these kinds of things is to understand that you have to let go of a lot of the things that were important to you. Think that they were straight at, think important to you. And just concentrate on your healing. This is a perfect opportunity to concentrate on your healing because everything else is going to be uh, released. Anything from your past, toxic relationship, and from a lot of the relationships you had together and things that you did together is going to be released. So if you're just focusing on your healing, doing new things, recalling a lot of traumas that you hadn't dealt with in the past, while you're going and not focusing at all on stuff. That will be the best way to. That way, won't be feeling like they're holding you back. So that's what they're trying to do is hold you back. So as long as you're working on your healing, then you can move forward. So the healing is the number one thing. Just keep in mind that you're on their radar and they're watching you. Asking you and that depending on the degree of their toxicity, that'll be the degree of abuse after the separation. That's all I wanted to talk about today. Have a good one.